We stick to our game plan. We keep fighting no matter what. Positive game plan, hard work.
First year of pro was actually a lot of fun. It was in Edmonton at the time, played in Edmonton, lived in Edmonton, moving to Saskatchewan in the off season, kind of not knowing anything about the city, what was going to happen, and then coming here and getting the welcome that we did was awesome.
Playing in Saskatchewan, it's crazy. There really is nothing like it, and you try to describe it and you try to talk to people about it, but I'll be 3 feet away from someone trying to talk about a play or try to talk about something, and you can't hear them.
Being able to host a championship in front of them was probably even better and probably sunk the hook pretty far into their mouth as far as getting them to come out and selling out every game. I mean, it was incredible.
It's unlike anywhere else you play. They sell this place out pretty much every night, and they're passionate fans.
We'd lost the year before in that conference championship to Calgary, which was kind of a heartbreaker in those mini games, and then Rock, Chisel, Hammer were able to come out on top.
They probably don't want us to be here, but we're here.
This Battle of the Prairie is a little bit more important as well. This is for the season series.
They're expecting a loud game and some passionate fans, just like in Calgary, just they're wearing green and black instead of red.
We all know we got to be better this week. Okay? Let's keep the ball in the middle of the floor. Don't be throwing it to the strong side. Keep it in the middle of the floor until the guy plays, and let's execute. Because that's kind of what's happening in games. So let's get better out here. We'll work on a few things, both ends of the floor, and get out of here. Okay?
I'm gonna go, fellas. Eh? Begins now.
Brothers on three. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go 3 on 2s. Let's go.
Our team's like a giant family. You feel right at home everywhere you go, and there's no no singled out on our team. It's pretty well a huge family, and we roll like that at all times.
Need the ticket. Whoa! Yeah! Curb check.
Tire check.
Felt that in my knees.
I hope that wasn't a car.
There's really nothing like a locker room with these guys and just having fun, and you sort of pick up 24 other brothers, and it's something you look forward to every weekend.
We see each other for 24, 48 hours a week, but we look at ourselves like a family.
The sport has given me so many opportunities to make the best friends in the world, so there's a lot of upsides to the sport outside the actual game itself.
I mean, the gear, it speaks for itself. I know Wesley Berg, he kind of handed me a warp. I loved it and been using it ever since.
Been using the warp for a couple of years now, and it's really great from a performance standpoint. You don't ever have to have that anxiety before a game of just making the tweak or maybe restringing a stick or using something new. It's the exact same every time.
I mean, I think consistency is the biggest thing. Like, I've been playing lacrosse for 25, 26 years, and I never learned how to string a lacrosse stick. So it's the beauty of the warp. You can pick one up right off the shelf, and it's going to throw just like the last one you had.
They're very good players. I mean, I would probably say Curtis is probably one of the most unguardable players in the game.
Definitely some great players on the other team. We just got to try to figure out their tendencies and limit their production, because you're not going to shut out a guy like Mark Matthews.
Those guys, I mean, they're great players. Courier's a really fast player, and Dixon, I mean, we can put the ball in the back of the net pretty much at will. So, no, it's pretty intimidating.
Let's remember, okay? We got our crowd behind us. Play within ourselves. We don't do anything different or extra or whatever because the fans are loud and crazy. Let's use that energy to our advantage, but let's be smart. All right, boys? Let's go get one.
Don't think that if you don't play for 60 minutes, you're going to win a game, because there's so many talented players that really any team can win any night. It's going to come down to effort.
Hearing the people cheer when you're walking out of the tunnels just gives you chills, and you just want to run out there and get the game started.
Every single game, I think you get those butterflies, and they're loud and they're rowdy, so it's pretty easy to get up for games here.
We keep fighting no matter what. Positive game plan, hard work. Let's go 3, 1, 2, 3.
Let's set the tone here, boys. Here we go.
when that first whistle, it's just a lot of fun. And I mean, obviously here in Saskatchewan, it's pretty crazy out there, and you kind of have to take that out of the game early for yourself and just play your game and not worry about what's going on in the crowd.
And now this one's going to come through. This one sneaks behind through the 5-hole. Del Bianco wheels around the top, puts that one home for the first rush goal.
The skill level is just incredible. Any night you're going out there against the best players in the world, and they can do some pretty insane things with their sticks. Something I've been dreaming of since I've been a little kid.
Harder on the changes! Harder on the changes! Get off! Open!
There it is, Matthews with the pick in the roll and inside shoots it, top shelf. That's where Grandma keeps the cookie jar.
Cut through, 68th, cuts through, kicks it over, kicks it down, back to Catone. If I'm them, they're going to lock off. They're going to fan out on him, which might give you an alley right down the pipe.
You don't really have an appreciation for it until you're out there. Like watching it on TV, I don't think it does it justice. But when you're out there and you think you're open for a shot and those gaps close in half a second, I think you get a whole new appreciation for how strong these players are out there.
And here again, the rough stuff, the battle of the prairies.
Shoot the bird.
That's to Bird, who wires this one. Top corner.
Well played. Well played. Break his ribs next time he goes up. You break his ribs. Get up now, let's go! Come on!
Matthews with the BTB behind the back. Del Bianco drops down, pop back up, and then drops again as they rip it far side.
Go!
5-4 there, and the fans are devastated right now.
Let's take care of the ball. Let's take care of business, right? Back pick those guys. Good job, eh? That's better.
Let's go! This is on us, Black!
There's really no better feeling than scoring a goal here in Saskatchewan and having that goal song come on and everybody standing up, banging their chest. It's kind of gives you goosebumps.
Hey, let's get going now. Hey, let's really pump them.
Church is going to wire this one home as he gets the dish to Mark Matthews. Matthews from the dish it down low to Ben McIntosh, but puts it home.
I play a pretty emotional game, and I'm sort of a different person when I play.
John, you dirty. You're a dirty. Let them play dirty. Swing it.
Oh, it looks like he's looking for the dunk, and he is, and he gets it.
That's a goal. That's a goal.
Ginsdale, a low side-up shot, bounces it.
The feeling, I mean, you prep all week, you're watching film, you put a lot of time into these games, and it's 60 minutes you're on the floor, and you really do. We only play once a week, so you leave it all on the floor. So when you're rewarded for that, it's a good feeling for sure.
Yeah, obviously losing's tough. It's one of those things you got to get over pretty quickly, and we kind of have a saying in our locker room, what's next? You can't really dwell on the losses. You got to kind of turn it around quickly and be ready to go the week after.
Boys, great game. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family.